Last year, us and Minders were the two best teams out of the Finger Lakes. The two times we played, it was a double overtime victory at their place and a 1-0 victory on our senior night. Those could have been our closest games all year, and the word going around is that Minders hadn't dropped at all since last year. Us, on the other hand, was a different story. We knew that this was going to be one of the most important games all season, so we came focused and ready to play. After a set of two 10-minute overtimes, the score remained 1-1. That could have possibly been our hardest game physically all year. It left us tired and wishing we were able to get that win. But we still played a great game and showed Minders and ourselves the way our coach knew we could play. However, there's no time to rest because we were moving right into our next game against Bloomfield. Before we start off the next game, I'd like to go back to our roster where all up until last game had been unfilled. Our roster is now complete with the addition of our next two players who are both seniors. First up, we've got Kelby Young, a transfer student from another school in Section 5. He had already gotten his practices in, so the Minders game was his first game for us. Next, we've got Cleo Bora, a player who moved to America 5 years ago. This year would have been his fourth varsity year, but decided not to because of work. But after seeing his team play, he realized the mistake he made and joined back up. Cleo didn't have any practices, so will not be appearing until the next few games. Bloomfield was a dominating force from the opposite side of the Finger Lakes last year, so we knew this was going to be a tough game. We were still very sore and tired from the Minders game, but we were still looking to add another win. was unfortunate because it was clear we weren't playing the way we did for Minders. The only good that came from that game was we finally recruited out our manager Kaylee, who you might see in clips later on. Now we've got Waterloo, a team that was a strong force last year in the Finger Lakes, a team that managed to take us into PKs in the quarterfinals of sectionals. This year it's been scouted out to us that they've dropped some since last year, but that doesn't mean we're gonna let up. So please enjoy this game on a nice rainy day.
Do it up now! Well, me and my sanity, we've been living on the run. What's best, what's next, just hold your breath, keep moving on. I guess I'll just pretend that everything's fine and everyone's friends. Well, raise your hands if you need more. Had enough of these growing pains, gotta do it my own way. Steps back on enough in the back again. 'Cause if we did it all the same, we're gonna end up the same way. Then we'll fall backwards and on our face again. They say humanity, I say humiliation. Let's look to the past and bring it back instead of original creation. Can't get it through my head why everything done's being done again. Is repetition the mission, and you're sitting at home just changing station? Had enough of these growing pains, gotta do it my own way. Steps back on enough in the back again. 'Cause if we did it all the same, we're gonna end up the same way. Then we'll fall backwards and on our face again. I don't understand at all, but I'll do my best to hold my tongue. And oh, you should ignore it all. It's for your best, I'm told. Me and reality, we don't really get along. I don't understand at all, but I'll do my best to hold my tongue. And oh, you should ignore it all. It's for your best, I'm told. Me and reality, we don't really get along.
Some of the footage from the game was lost, so the score ended up being 5-0. However, some great plays happened that game, like Cleo scoring in the first 30 seconds of his senior year, and Colby, who was named the player of that game with 3 assists. So we battled it out with Minders, who was the top dog from our side of the Finger Lakes. Now it was time to face the top team from the other side, none other than Naples. Alright, episode 5 of PMFC the movie is over. Thank you all for watching. Just a quick note here, the show has been officially approved, so there will be a link in the description. You can subscribe specifically to the show if you don't want to miss an episode. Speaking of episodes, these episodes come out on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Here's some quick links. We've got the previous episode and the next episode. Don't forget to like and comment, guys. Thank you all for watching. 1, 2, get out of here.